It's another Saturday, and of course, you know, we are back on your screen. This is hashtag trending right here on Bumakapa TV. Thank you so much for chilling with us and for choosing us on this beautiful day. Igama ngu Andile Wakalanga. Today's episode is going to be fun, filled with a lot of music conversation because my guest today is in that forte. So you don't want to miss that. And I was going to tell you who it is before I actually bring him into the studio, but ndifuna element of surprise. I want you to relax. I want you to sit back so that you see him for yourself. Remember, you can be part of the conversation on our social media pages. We are at Bumakapa TV all across social media. So do make sure that you hit us up there so that we know where you're chilling for. Now, go get everybody in the neighborhood and tell them to tune in because it's about to get very lit in studio. If you've just joined us, because joining me today on the show is the man himself, or Mr. Taylor, DJ, producer, internationally acclaimed. And today we're going to be sitting down and having a conversation with him. So do make sure that you stay right there because this is going to be so much fun. Mr. Taylor, welcome to the show. Alright, Namu. I'm so happy that you're here, right? For various reasons, okay. Right? Because of your music, because of your work. Yeah. But before we get into that, I always find interest in learning kala umduba usukapi before the work because the work is out there, right? Yeah. But you know, there's things like apukulele corner that we may not necessarily know. And when there's times that is oh, I turn to let corner because we're ngafuna ungena ngexesha endlini. What is it? Yeah. So, ubuda speech yena ungubani?
Okay. Kwabana bangandaziyo, my name is Simpiwe Sihau, also known as Mr. Taylor. I grew up in Cape Town. Classic twice Samora Michelle. I'm a PK, pastor's kid. I grew up in church. So, you know, pastor's kid, yamamela. Yeah. 6 endlini.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is very interesting that you say that, right? Because I think your music, right, and how you explain parts of your music, the influence suka from there.
From there, yeah.
Right? But interestingly enough, how did you find the Gqom music? How did you find the genre coming from Enkonzweni?
Yeah, you know, like as much as we cool, but we have friends. Yeah. And at that time, I think I started multi-jams in 2016. Yeah. So growing up, home at that time was a big thing. Yeah. So as much as I'm playing keyboard in church and all of that, but it's home, yeah, you know, distraction boys. Yeah. So it was a big thing. So then I started DJing and I started producing. Then I was like, okay, no, why not infuse the Gqom? Can they infuse the keyboard? Yeah, man. I created what we have now, which we call church grooves. Abanye baby is a Cape Town Gqom, but between my melu now by ano. And
I think that's another thing that sets you apart from, you know, I'm going to say Devin Gqom, for example, because your sound is very distinct, it's very unique, it's very you. And I think that's one thing I love about it. But now you start doing music, right? You start becoming a DJ and you come home and uti, Mama Tata, this is what I want to do. Because I'm thinking,
no, man, you know, I didn't tell you guys, like, I couldn't be a pilot, because now just imagine from being a pilot to becoming a DJ. It wasn't easy. I accepted Lula, really fights, like fighters in Zimbabwe. Say, why don't you take this as a hobby? But focus on them like, hey, this is a career. I want to do this. I've made up my mind. But you know, today they my number one fans.
Of course.
They pray for me like each and every day. Man, palele messages, but okay, I'm wishing you all the best. And so sometimes it's very important in a Zoom to ba. So true. abazali bathini but ke nabo abazali bayafuna ukwaneliswa sometimes yabo babone nabo ke they older than you and they know indlela banamava bayazi but at sometimes now ibalekile to follow your heart and follow your mind and
And I'm glad that you followed your heart and followed your mind, and then they allowed you to a degree, because now we get to experience your music, we get to experience your sound, we get to experience you on stage, playing and giving us amazing music. Now, here's my next question,
okay,
which is interesting enough for me because I want to find this out. Now you do the music, you introduce the sound, right? People are used to like Deben Gom, you see, and then now you bring this new sound, like this fresh sound. How did people receive it at Kalin?
What's this? Uzenenye. So it wasn't, when you're starting something, especially like everything, like even if you're starting a business or anything, not everyone is gonna support what you're doing, and there are gonna be people that are gonna be kukho abantu abafuna ubona abanye abantu beyithanda lento so that nabo bayithanda qala uqala ithandwe ngubani so that nami ndiyithande. So I think even with that sound is nale sound yaqale yathandwa ngamajita aseDurban so that abantu balapha kwelicala nabo babengona nabo engathi bayayithanda yabo. But I can say EPE was one of the places that really supported the sound, because I've been touring EPE, I think, since 2017, 2018 with this sound. So, kwakutsho omnye umntu wathi kusey utheni ngavele wokibobosi yaba uzokela ibobosi yabo. Otherwise, I know the sound zange receive kahle, but ke now idlalwa all over and it's even international now.
That's another thing, because you went to the UK to play, you went to Asia, you travel around the world with your sound, right? And I think there's a proud moment there to know that you fought for this. And Naseba Zalini, you said, trust me, I can do this, I'm going to push. And then now you're traveling around the world, right? I think at some point now, I did that. I worked hard and I proved myself. And I proved my sound.
And I proved a lot of people because growing up, seeing all of that, as much as that it had, but I think that manifested now. So seeing all of that come through now, but say I'm even touring the world, I'm going overseas with this sound. It's just so amazing, especially in such a short space of time. Because I'm doing maybe some, as in after 10 years, 20 years, but you're there, and you when you but God knows
exactly.
Plans.
Now I know audience yalapa, right? Because we've got close proximity to you, so we feel like Siamazi, Mr. Taylor Siamazi, and then an international audience, I'm assuming, is different.
It's different
because also you don't speak the same language. The only thing that's connecting you, making you speak the language, is the songs. It's the music. How was your first experience playing abroad?
Oh, my first, I think we went to South Korea, right? I was so nervous, I never and I'm like, I went challenge of figure out so man. I'm a China you see, but when you got there, I was surprised that there are a lot of South Africans that are that side, teachers, nurses, others are in the military. So my first gig in South Korea, people came from 4 hours away. Wow. They just came for that gig because they heard that there's a South African DJ. They don't even know Mr. Taylor. Some of them, they didn't even know Mr. Taylor, but they're like, a South African DJ. So we're going to have a taste of South African. So that's how the music spread. That's why I go Yeah.
Listen, let's take an ad break for now because when we come back, Mr. Tella is still going to be here and the conversation will continue. Make sure you call your friends to tell them that we are live right here on Mpumakapa TV. We'll see you right after this. We are back. This is hashtag trending right here on Mpumakapa TV. In studio, I'm still chilling with Mr. Tella, so do make sure that you chill with us and you don't go anywhere. Mr. T, right? I know there's a lot that goes on into DJing, but you're also a producer. And I want us to talk about that side of things, right? You produce your own sound and you produce your own music. What does it mean when you say you're a producer? Because I know you produce your own sound, but what does that mean?
I think for me, what it means to be a producer, it's you as a person expressing yourself to the world through music. I think that's the simplest way.
Explain that.
That's the simplest way I can
explain that. And I think it's nice because you have your own sound. So you producing it makes it even more of you, right?
Yeah. So the way that the person receives the sound is the way that
they would receive
receive me. Yeah.
Now I'm sure producing is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy.
It's not.
We've seen conversations even on social media. We've seen conversations even on TV, on interviews, different things like that. Producing is not easy, right? Which makes the job even. But I think if you produce your own music first, right, it makes the sound even more distinct because you know what you want, you know what you like, you know what to put, where to put, when to put it, you know. But what goes into the work of a producer as opposed to just being a DJ?
Yeah, I would say, as you said, producing is not easy. But I think what's more important as a producer is to know your audience and to know why you're doing this track and to put your focus at that moment. You see, from now, like there's a lot of songs that I do. It's different emotions. There's a part in okay, no. You feel about emotional. And now I'm going to the end. So most of my songs they have a story behind. Yeah.
And I love that because production to an extent is feeling the emotion, putting it into ones and twos and threes. And I'm not a producer, so I'm just going to say putting it into 1, 2s, and 3s, and then creating a sound from it. And from each body of work, it grows. It grows because I also feel that you grow also as a DJ, as an artist, you know. And that's what I love about your music. But in the body of work that you have done until now, which one would you say is your favorite? I'm going to put you on the spot.
I don't have a favorite song. All my songs are my favorite songs, but I would say Ingoma, Vula Ingango, and Open Doors for me was Ipati. Yeah.
I'm going to hold you to this.
But all my songs is a masterpiece. I love all my songs. I don't release it in Gai Tandi.
And I know that. And we love the songs too. We love this, but I'm going to hold you to this because let me say this. Every time Mr. Tella speaks at an interview or whatever, he never chooses the top 3. He always says, I love all my songs. And I get that. But the top 3, I'm going to hold you to an answer to this. The top 3, when you wake up in the morning, if not to Atlala, only 3 songs, what would be those 3 songs that you play?
Ipati. Cross Night.
Okay.
Because I'm just guessing now because
the thing is, you've never given this answer before in all your interviews. That's why I'm holding you to it.
It's because I can't just that's why it's very difficult for me to play a 20-minute set, a 10-minute set. Now it makes it 3 hours straight. But you know, there's a time limit when you're playing. Otherwise, I'm on and just unfortunately.
Otherwise, You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So we get it. We get it.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about you being nominated for a Metro FM award. This is amazing. That's number one. But also number two, I've seen the run on social media as well. We are all voting, we are all fighting, we are all in arms. And especially like Cape Townians.
Yeah.
Kaliwa. Like every other post I see on TikTok, siyaposta, siyaposta, star 120, star. You understand?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
silapha. Talk us through that.
I know, yeah. We started the campaign Metro FM Awards. It's not my first time being nominated.
Of course.
And I've won a Metro before, but I was featured.
Yeah.
So, but now it's Ingoma Yam. So, yeah. So we started the campaign with my team. And he says I call up Eastern Cape. So I call Tuja, Tata, all of those places. But now this and go school once again. Then we also went to a Cape Town, you know, and it's really been a great experience, amazing experience. To put in the work and wanna bring this home and like we fight effort as much as but they really believe in this brand and they really believe by Excel brand in Abuya na award. So yeah, it's really amazing.
I think that moments like these, they make you sit down and be like, Yazi, people really don't just listen to the work, but they really believe in the brand. When you see people campaigning, canvassing, like you know how with Big Brother, people were like, vote, opening stations and things like that. I saw T-shirts with your face on it, with the poster of your nomination. Like, and I was like, this is so nice. And I believe that we're going to bring this home.
Yeah, it's
because we are going to vote.
Yeah, it's in my prayers also. But, you know, for me, it's like just putting in the work out there. If we win, if we don't win, we've already won.
Yeah.
For me, it's that. So it's up to them now to decide. And it's up to our votes. But within boy vote say to decide about okay.
Listen.
See you win or
listen. To vote, right? And I'm gonna say this in camera. To vote, right? You press star 120 star 45787 hash, and then you choose option
5,
and then you choose
option 2, Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Taylor. So vote as much as you can over and over and over and over again because we want to bring this home.
Yeah, just the phone and vote.
Because I really want us to bring this home because I feel like also it'll be such a fun full circle moment.
Yeah. Especially with all the campaigning that has been happening and people engaging and everyone wanting us to bring this home. Yeah.
You know, so we're pushing this. We're going to take an ad break, and then when we come back, we're going to continue with the conversation because I feel like there's so much that I still want to ask you. Yeah. And I hope El Tasha Ali Zubaleka as much as Libaleka. See you after this.
Sure.
We're still continuing in studio with Mr. Taylor. If you've just joined us, because we got like a last leg. So all this while, where were you? But don't worry because he's still here, so you still have time to enjoy his presence, right? Mr. Taylor, now we're moving the conversation, right? Your work, where you grew up. Now I want to talk about I want to say stardom, because now once you start playing overseas, now there's this notion that you've made it because you have, right?
Yeah.
Right? How is the reception?
Overseas, everyone is, and everyone is. Most abandoned Kulena because they always tell me about what they say. When now we are going to overseas, no, and it's really happening, and They welcome me like everyone when I see Abanon Kulena, but they always give me a warm welcome and bayan kalela lendi tetaiba.
Yeah.
Wauchilo.
That's so
Like
nice.
say, also toot and
Yeah.
it's very. They always happy. Baba born by no nyando mchitia push and yenzeka yonke lena. Yenzeka because I've been obsessed with umculo like since way back. Eskela esikolweni nanithanda ufaka ifoni yami ihlala up.
Yeah.
Headphones nyuke so eningene ngapha. Eningene ngapha so ngihleli suyo. Nansi again.
Njengoba kufundiswa.
Ukufundwa nje. Khala umculo. So I've really been
That's so nice.
Yeah.
That's so nice. You have siblings.
Yeah.
Now I want to find out when you started blowing up, what was like the reaction to them as well? Because I feel like if brother Mr. Taylor, everyone will know about it.
Yeah, for me it was like no, because Carlos Ndutubula was like no, no, not that my one piece space, but you know, man, this is a guy and sometimes when people can't get to you, they will get to boy. Because as everyone can be happy for you, but you don't know what Abanduba feel like actually like deep inside. But I was like at some point I was like, but why am I because get I was like do it and I know that everyone they know, even like I have my sister's daughter. I think she's 5, 6.
Yeah.
She's in creche, but this creche she has Mr. Taylor.
Oh, Stadalam.
Mr. Taylor. So yeah, no.
I love it.
And I know now was in #1 supporters and they even pushing the campaign and even some more and I push a campaign, they're 100% behind me and everyone, Eastern Cape, Western Cape, they really want us to bring this back home. Yeah, get you.
I feel like we've adopted you. You're part of the Eastern Cape. You're part of the West. You're part of South Africa.
South Africa,
at this point. Because once you say Mr. Taylor, wherever you go, everyone is like, yeah. We know him.
Mr. Taylor.
Ngoalapa. Now, I wanted to find out, right? Because you've worked overseas, you've worked here, you've worked with different people. Who are the people that you would like to collaborate with?
Oh, there's too many artists.
Yeah.
But my main artist, my role model.
Yeah,
it's Black Coffee. That's one of the people that I would love to
work
with.
Yeah.
And as I manifested before that, I'm going to go overseas. I'm manifesting this also that is a figure. It mean whereby it's
gonna happen.
Yeah,
we believe it.
But it's our in
stereo.
So, but there's a lot of artists like that I want to work with. And for me, I'm a person that, as much as an artist that are mainstream that I want to work with, but I'm also a person that loves to like develop a talent like find someone or and we work as how I can then as not bandi platform as elevated and as so I'm that type of a person.
I love that. Now, one thing I know for sure is with everything that's happening in your life, we're still yet to get good music. We're still yet to get great collaborations.
For sure.
And I want us to bring this award home and then we see what happens after that. Because all our hearts and minds and focuses are on the metros. And then once we're done with that, then we push other things. 2025 is still young.
Still young.
You get what I'm saying?
But
what can we expect for the rest of the year from you? Now that you're saying Khawuleza, so I'm sure you're working on things.
There's a lot. But I announced on my Facebook, I think I will be releasing the EP for June. I'll be releasing EP in June. And everyone that's been following me, my fans, my supporters, everyone, they know that November, guys, yashuba i-album yaphuma November. So like lo nyaka, it's still the same thing. Yeah. So I think those are the two things that are now that I'm currently working on. Ezinye zizokwenzeka. Maybe zizoba ninto zoannounce after the awards. You don't know if you bring it back. Iyachinja ke yonke calendar, kuphinde ke replan ngoba kuzokwenzeka kanjani.
When we bring it back. Se manifesta
okay. When we bring it back,
exactly.
Then, okay, yeah.
Exactly. No. Speaking of bringing it back, how can people vote for you?
Nam
ndivalile apha
okay, to vote, you dial *120 45787 hash. You press option 5, then you press option 2 is Opala Mr. Chela Ekaya, and then you just press accept. You can vote as many times as you can, and if votes is evalwa 21st April midnight. So make sure that we have swaggers of votes if you want us to bring this home. Babies. Any votes only cost 150. Yeah.
No, I think we got this. We got this. We're going to do this. We're going to vote because we believe in you. We believe in your brand. Yeah. We believe in your music because your music has given us so many memories and so much fun, right? Before I let you go, right, anything you want to say to your fans?
All I want to say to my fans and my supporters is that to everyone that voted, thank you so much. And to everyone that's still going to vote, thank you so much. I'm manifesting that we're going to bring this one home. Yeah. And to anyone that's out there facing challenges, just know that I'll put a lang up. Just be strong and keep on pushing. Whatever you're doing, just keep on pushing. Yeah, it's my time now, but it may be your time tomorrow. You never know. So just keep on pushing. Sharp.
He said it himself. What else can I say? Mr. Taylor, thank you so much for joining us on the show, man. All the best for the Metro FM Awards. We're going to bring it home, I believe.
I believe also.
See you on the stage when you accept it. And when you do accept it, I hope you say, I want to thank Andile also from hashtag trending for manifesting.
It's going to be a problem because there's a lot of people that I need to thank. At
that moment, I can imagine. Thank you so much for joining us, man. And all the best for the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's how we close it right here on hashtag trending. Until next week, same time, same place. Good night. God bless. And don't forget to vote.
Shap.